Many of us who have knowledge about the finance knows that the stock prices go up and down all the time, and in our busy schedule sometimes we forget to check it. That is the problem statement that we are going to take on today. I have developed a script that will automatically send WhatsApp messages to your phone indicating the prices of the stock. So let's have a look how it works. We will have a quick look how the flow of the program will look like. If we run this, it will open up the Chrome browser, it will open up Yahoo Finance, it will search for the given stock price we want, it will open up the main page of stock. We want this value to be monitored and sent to our WhatsApp. Okay, we can see the price on the console as well as we can see the price on our WhatsApp. It says price is between the desired range, so there is no change. Hola amigos, this is Somved and welcome to Learning Bots. As you have already seen, we are developing a script that will automatically send finance prices or stock prices to our WhatsApp. The method of programming that I am using is one of many ways we can create a script that will automatically send messages to our WhatsApp or phone. We will be using Selenium, Twilio. Twilio is basically used to send WhatsApp messages through server, and Selenium is used to scrape the websites. Not wasting much of your time, let's straight dive into the video. We saw how the program works. Now let's script it. So first of all, we import some important libraries that we will require. We will import Selenium, Time and Twilio. Twilio will be used to send WhatsApp messages. Time will be to give some delay, and Selenium to communicate with the web. As Selenium is altogether a different thing to discuss, so I am assuming we all know about Selenium. But briefly, we need to pip install Selenium and we need to download the Chrome drivers to communicate with our Chrome browser. I will provide the Chrome driver link in the description. Also, we need to pip install Twilio. The main body of our program will look something like this. First of all, we will get the price from our function getPrice that we will define shortly. After that, we will provide one upper limit and one lower limit. We are doing this because if a stock reaches some limit and we can make benefit, we should sell it. And we are making a lower limit because if a stock is going below a price, then we can't afford to lose so much money. We will try to create a message that will be sent as a body to our WhatsApp. So we will say, if price is more than upper limit, sell the stock for benefit. If price is lower than lower limit, then we will say sell the stocks. If the range is between the lower limit and upper limit, then we can keep the shares with us. And then we will use a function send message that we will define in a second. If we start defining the getPrice function, it will look something like this. First of all, we need to provide a path. This path will be of the Chrome driver that are placed in our system after downloading and installing them. We need to provide a URL that will be opened in the Chrome browser. Then we need to provide a topic or the stock we want to observe. So we can experiment with this by taking the input from users. We need to open our Chrome browser. So for that we have two things. Either we can open the Chrome browser every time we run this, or we can run it in the background. Basically provide the function of running the Chrome browser in background. And if we use this line, it will show the browser on the screen. It's up to you which one you want to use. We use the driver to get the URL. Let's have a look how it will look in the browser. The URL will be opened and we want to search here. So we will right click and inspect. Here we can see the ID of the search box is this one. We will use the functionality of Selenium to get this. If we write it in code, driver.findElement by ID, and we got the ID from the browser. Now we need to enter our search term and press enter. So the code for that will look like this. We don't want the browser to give any errors, so we will use try and accept. So we got the search box from the above code. Now we will send keys. Send keys will use the topic and it will put it in the search box. Then we will send the enter key, and we are using keys.enter so that we can imitate the enter button. Now we have entered the topic and press the enter button. The browser will look something like this. We are interested in this number. So let's again right click and inspect. We can see this is the span that we require, and this is under a division with ID quote header info. So we will use this ID to get the division and then we will get the span. It is conventional to usually go for the IDs because they are unique and we will get the appropriate data we are looking for. We will get the divisions and the span using this line of code. So using the quote header info, we will get the division, and under that division we will use this classes dot find elements by tag name span, so that we can get the spans that are in a division. As we are using find elements, there will be a list of span, and inside one of that our price will be there. And after looking at the list, I can say that the price is available on the third index of the span. Now we have a price with us. Now we'll just use the return price to get our price. Finally, driver dot close. This will close the driver whether we get the error or the price. Okay, so until now we have our price with us. Now we need to send messages to our WhatsApp. For that we use Twilio. First of all, we need to pip install Twilio. After that we need to sign up on its site. So moving on to the browser. So once we sign up for the Twilio, we will get this dashboard. And one thing to take note of during registration is it will give us a number of WhatsApp on which we can get the message. So we need to keep a note of that. We need this account SID from our dashboard and this auth token. If we start defining the send message function, it will look something like this. We instantiate client of Twilio using the username, password and account SID. Our username and account SID are same, and the password is the auth token that is available on the dashboard, which will look something like this. From number we can get from the registration step, as I informed you to keep a note of. To number will be our number on which we want to send. After this, we will use the client to create a message like this. We will give the message as a body from number to number, and we will print successful for its successful delivery. With this, we are done with the coding part. Let's try to run it once again to check for our code. If we run this, it is opening the browser, putting values check, searching for it check, and it is closed. So if we see here, we got the price in our console, and side by side I got the message on my WhatsApp, and the time difference proves that it is running. With this, we have successfully scraped the internet for stock prices, and we have successfully delivered them to our WhatsApp. One thing to note here is this Twilio website, it is a trial account, and if you are really interested, you can use the paid version also. That was the video, guys. I hope it was informational, but we are still left with one thing, that is automating our task or scheduling it every hour or every 30 minutes. For that, I am trying to make a separate video on this because it is an universal thing and we can use it for many different things. So stay tuned my channel to get that video. As usual, the files for this project will be available on GitHub. The link will be on the description. Leave a like if the video was good. Please let me know any suggestions or improvements in my current code in the comment section, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to support me. This is Somveer taking your leave. We will meet in the next video. Until then, adios.